In this module, you'll learn how to turn a 2D sketch into a 3D body and to use the extrude and revolve commands. In Fusion 360, the Solid tab contains traditional solid modeling tools within the Design workspace. Under the Create menu are tools to create a solid body from different geometry. This includes extrude, revolve, sweep, and loft, to name a few. Let's start with the Extrude tool. We'll select Extrude in the toolbar to activate it, or press the keyboard shortcut letter E. Extrude will automatically detect our closed sketch profile. We can then use the directional arrow or define the extrude distance in the dialog. Notice how the extrude command turns a 2D sketch into a solid 3-dimensional body. In our case, we'd like the tea kettle base to be symmetrical. Let's cancel the extrude command and activate the revolve tool in the toolbar. The revolve tool also requires a closed sketch profile. Sketches that have a fully closed profile will include a light blue background highlight. This highlight lets us know that the shape is connected all the way around. In the revolve dialog, we can see that we need to define the axes after defining the profile. The axes selector can be a sketch curve, edge, cylindrical face, or axes to revolve around. I'll select the tallest vertical line on the left. Notice the difference between revolve and our previous extrude result. The remainder of the revolve dialog allows us to define the type of revolve, including the angle. Note that you can drag the rotation manipulator or type a desired angle in the revolve dialog. A typical tea kettle is symmetrical, so I'll set this back to 360 degrees. Finally, the operation lets us define how this 3D body will interact with the rest of the design. This defaults to New Body, which will create a new solid 3-dimensional body. If we had any existing 3D bodies, we could use Join to join them together. The Cut operation would cut this revolve from existing bodies. And Intersect would result in a 3D body that keeps the intersecting areas between the existing body and this feature. Notice you can also create a new component from the dialog. We'll select the OK button in the dialog to commit the values. Notice the revolve command is in the parametric timeline. At any time, we can double-click on the tool to edit its values. We can also right-click to edit the feature, edit the related sketch profile, rename or delete the feature, suppress it, and more. In the Fusion 360 browser, we'll now see a Bodies folder. Let's toggle the folder open to see our newly created 3D body. I recommend renaming each 3D body, which will help us keep track of them later on. This becomes critical when working with large assembly models. We'll select the body once, followed by a second time to edit the name. We'll type our desired name, such as tea kettle base, and press the Enter key to confirm. You've successfully learned how to create the solid body of the tea kettle base. You can now modify the 3D body with the Modify tools in the Solid tab.